green. Yeah, that's good. That's good. It was straight. That's good. Building nerves. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. All right. That's great. Sounds like majority of everybody had a great day today. That's awesome. So today, we're going to be talking about what is a cup and handle and what are cup and handles and how do you trade these cup and handles, right? And then my own way of looking at the cup and handle. So let's pull up Google first, right? Let's type in cup and handle. You know, and even when I was learning from people, this is something that I always did. I just always researched and try to understand what these things are. So some people call them teacup and handles, some people call them cup and handles, right? So before we even do that, how about we actually read, because I don't know the definition of a cup and handle. Oops. I don't know the actual definition of a cup and handle. I just know how to trade it and make money off of it. Give me 1 second. All right. But one thing I would say, I know a cup and handle is a bullish reversal. So a cup and handle is a technical chart pattern that resembles a cup and handle, right? Where the cup is in the shape of a U and the handle has a slight downtrend drift, right? So that's exactly what a cup and handle is. How I like to explain what a cup and handle is. Let me go to the images. While the images are loading, one thing I like to look at a cup and handle, I like to look at them like frying pans or like an actual like mug cup or something like that that you drink tea out of, like this one right here, or that you may drink hot chocolate in, right? Are we talking about the cup and handle on SPY that started at 9 a.m. specific? No, I don't think I even mentioned the stock, bro. um, so we're just talking about cup and handles. But long story short, and I'll check out that cup and handle. I don't know if you said it like that to try to like let me know to go check that one out. But I'll definitely I'll look at SPY around that time as well. So to me, I like to identify cup and handles, like I was saying, like a mug or a cup and things of that nature. I also trade cup and handles and inverse cup and handles, right? Inverted cup and handles, completely different. The cup and handle is a bullish reversal, right? I traded bearish. The inverted cup and handle, on the other hand, I traded that one's a bearish reversal, right? A bearish pattern. I wouldn't say reversal, but a bearish pattern. But I like to trade it to the upside. I like to trade it bullish, and I'll explain why. So just look at these pictures real quick. And I know I always do this. Well, I always used to do this like in the beginning, but I'm getting back to like my roots and just showing pictures and then going to the charts and identifying them, right? So this is something that I always do. You know, you can look at this and understand that when you're seeing all of this, sometimes like right here, this was a cup and it almost handled out and then it broke to the downside, right? But that's still like a cup and handle that's handling to the downside, right? But I'm gonna show you my little tips and tricks about this, but like automatically what I see inside of here is an inverted head and shoulders, right? But when you're looking at these cup and handles, they don't have to be perfectly looking as a cup. And I'm gonna take you to the chart and show you something like that, right? They can look like it's aggregating up and down, but it's still forming some type of cup, some type of handle, right? I mean, some type of cup to lead you into the handle. But they come in various different types of ways. It's not just going to be perfect. And sometimes, you know, you got to also, when you're looking at these pictures, see if you can see the time frame. Like this is a daily time frame, right? So when you're seeing this, understand that it took some time for this cup to form and also this handle to form to blast off. Me, I don't look at this picture as a cup and handle, right? When I first started trading and stuff like that, I would look at all these pictures and just think like, okay, this is a cup and handle. Okay, this is a cup and handle. No, this is just somebody's idea of what a cup and handle may look like. This is actually a cup and handle. That is actually an inverse cup and handle, right? And this one's actually beautiful. This is a cup and handle as well, right? This is an inverse cup and handle as well. Because sometimes they are perfect, but they don't have to be perfect, right? Like when somebody drew this one out, I see it, but it's like I see it as this, that being this being the cup, I see this being the handle, blast off. It's just how they drew it, right? But what I understand is when I'm looking at these textbook patterns, is that they're not gonna look, even if you look at their lines, everything is subjective because this is this analysis, this is that trader and his analysis, right? So let's go take it to the chart. Let me go to the chat, make sure nobody said anything. And real quick, with the pictures that I've shown or anything, does anybody have any type of questions? All right, awesome. And look, I'm gonna show you a little quick trick. I'm gonna show you the real cup and handles and stuff like that, but this is a cup. That's a handle. It just failed. This is also a cup. That's a handle, and it failed, right? The reason I'm saying that is because at the end of the handle is always a bull flag, right? So you can see that this one is also given another cup, right? And if it continues to give you cups like this, what is the overall pattern that is ultimately making is an inverted head and shoulders, how you have your shoulder, head, shoulder, right? Possible head and shoulders. So just keep that in mind. So we're gonna pull up SPY. I know BW said SPY. What time frame, bro? Let me see. You possibly set the time frame. No. What time frame? I know you said 9 a.m. specific. 5 minute. See one here. Let's see the one that you're talking about. Oh, you said Pacific, so you kind of threw me off. So that's 12. Yep. Yeah, I went and checked the chat just now. I know you can't see when I check the chat, but yeah, I was like, wait, no, I'm Eastern. I forget you out in the West. Yes, this is a perfect cup and handle. A beautiful one, actually, like cup. Oh, let me draw it out so you guys can see how I would look at them. Cup. And this will be your handle right there. And that's your blast off. That's why I said bull flag on your handle, right? So what we're gonna do first is just go around and identify exactly, yeah, super text. That one is super textbook. Super textbook. Can you see the other ones? Like you see this one, even though it's not, this one is super textbook. Like this one right here. Wow. And one thing I mentioned too, patterns are very subjective. I'm a strat trader, but I still trade patterns and things of that nature, but they're very, very subjective. But one thing that I would mention is that if you want to see these patterns and trade these patterns, I think for me, I think they're best found on smaller time frames, right? Because you may see a pattern on a larger time frame, like let's say an hour or possibly a daily, but it's going to take more time. You see how that cup and handle is not in, these are what I drew as cup and handles. They're not in there, right? There's no cup and handle there. More so bull flag breakouts. So with that being said, it's just like, that's why I say when you see a pattern, you may be on an hour or something like that, and you seeing it, and you're like, nah, that's a cup and handle, or whatever the case may be. Understand that you missed the move already. You could try to catch part of it going to a smaller time frame, but if you're if you're able to see that pattern now, you missed the move. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna explain why I say you missed the move. All right, so this is also a cup and handle right here. It's just not beautiful. That's your handle part right there and your blast off. And I'm glad that I just saw that one, right? Falling into like one of these. And one thing that I would say to keep in mind is that when you're trading patterns, also like, and I'm gonna go to a smaller time frame because I like finding them on smaller time frames. You do not have that long to catch the move, right? And the reason I say that is because just like BW said, hey, cup and handle at 9 something. Hey, BW, I got a question. Did you know it was a cup and handle forming? Or did you like at least say, like when you seen these candles like this, did you think that SPY was going to continue to fall down? And you could mute yourself if you're light, if it's easier. Or did you think that we was going to hit a bounce and, come back up? I'll just keep moving along. So what I mean by that is that this is what you have to keep in mind. When we're trading, this is how you're going to see this pattern as a bearish flag, right? So I'm gonna find some more cup and handles, but I'm gonna tell you my way of trading patterns. And I'm gonna do this to each one of these classes that I have on Thursday. And I'm gonna show you how each one of these full patterns are literally a few patterns. It creates a few patterns to create that overall pattern. And if you can catch that and you can learn to anticipate a trade, right? And it helps me a little bit more because I utilize the strat. But if you can anticipate a trade, it can be very, very profitable for you, right? So let's say the person that knew that this could have been turning into a cup, right? Because they seen a bear flag and they seen, boom, okay, we just broke 2 up, right? Me automatically, I see that that's confirmation for me. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I see a candle break that, that's like when people are asking like, what's confirmation and what's this? That's a confirmation. We just went to a new low and the new candle came in and broke that previous high, right? I wouldn't want to give a percentage to it, but 9 times out of 10 or 8 times, 7 times out of 10, the next candle that comes out on that time frame is going to break that previous candle's high again, right? And you can just see it from this one came out, broke that previous candle's high. This one came out, broke that previous candle's high. This one came out and broke that previous candle's high, right? So, but this is happening on smaller time frames and on bigger time frames. You're just going to get faked out if you don't know how to read the candles, or you're just jumping around, right? And you're not really understanding what you're doing. So, long story short, it created a bear flag. That's what the cup and handle starts as. Literally, it's going to start as boom, candles falling down, and it's going to start flagging, right? And that's how we know, okay, bear flag, and it broke down. The bear flag broke down. What, you have to be, what I believe as a trader, you have to be like, what can potentially happen next? We're going to analyze this and we're going to take calculated risk, but what can potentially happen next, right? So as we're seeing this, oh, and I don't even have to do that. I'm sorry. Look, replay it. It's just starting from right here. If it allows me to be great. There we go. Let's start it from this 2 right here. Give me 1 second, y'all. Me lo deja ahí mismo en el garaje y no hace nada. Está bien que estoy haciendo una clase. All right, my apologies, y'all. My beautiful mom just called me. Why is it not allowing me to replay? Hold on, replay bar. That's not the replay bar. Come on, I want to replay this for y'all. Okay, I guess it won't allow me to be great today. I got something for y'all. Bye. Close all this out. Oh, my camera's on too. That's why things are moving slow. Let me close that. Close this. My apologies, y'all. But I'd rather show y'all this live so y'all could understand a few things. If y'all have any questions, y'all can ask questions relating to the cup and handle or any type of questions as I get this loaded up. Why is this? What is up with my computer? Like, I don't go to the site every single day. All right, let's see if I refresh this, if it moves better. And if anything, I'll just start with my camera. All right, cool. Boom, boom, boom. Are we refreshed all the way? Yeah. All right, we was on a 5 minute, and then it was this right here. Yep, and 12. Let's try one more time. Play bar. There we go. There we go. See, we're gonna be great today. We don't care what they talking about. We were born to be great. We get what we want. All right, cool. Now that we did that, I'm gonna just bring it over here so we could just see it play out. You see? Oh, beautiful. And that's why I wanted to do the replay, because it may show me something completely different, right? You see how this is the PMG, pivot lows. All these are pivot lows, pivot lows, pivot lows. I don't like when I see a lot of pivot lows like this, right? The reason I say that is because, yes, one candle can take it all out, but it's not only about, I'm gonna check the, let me see. Is TradeStation and TradingViews the same? I never heard of TradeStation, but no, TradingViews and TradeStation has to be completely different. TradingViews.com and TradeStation is probably another. I'll look it up in a few, but I'm not sure what TradeStation is. I never used it before. Let me go back to the chat. Hold on, give me a second. I think TradeStation is cool because you can trade straight from the chart. That's cool. TradeStation is just like TD Ameritrade. Gotcha. So okay, so it's integrated with like another platform, like say TOS. I see what you're trying to say. Never mind. It's just like TD Ameritrade TOS, right? Because it's basically the same thing, and you can chart on TOS and enter into your trades. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. You see, and let me share something with you. I'm saying that's pretty dope, and I'm holding my tongue, and I'm like, nah, I'm sure I wouldn't do that. But why? That's actually better. But that's the psyche stuff about trading. The reason I'm like, nah, is because I'm used to already trading off of my phone and trading off a chart on a computer, or just trading with the chart in my phone. So it's like, that's what I'm used to. And that's what happens with trading. Whatever you start to learn, you create that habit. That's what you're used to. And you really don't want to try nothing else. And even if you do try something else, it's like you don't give yourself the time to actually learn that, right? That's what I went through myself, but you was able to see it right now. But yeah, let's get back to it. What was I trying to say? So with all these, I don't like when I see pivot lows like this, right? The reason, look, and I'm gonna explain it to you. The reason why, and I know we're talking about cup and handles, but you see how you have these pivot lows, like, and I'm talking about like the wicks, right? 9 times out of 10, this is where you put your stop losses at, right? And especially if you're not even utilizing the strat. Someone put their stop loss down here, another person put their stop loss down here. As soon as this candle went down and took out that low, and they seen the fact that it didn't come for that one and it reversed, they put their stop loss there. That's how you trade, right? Boom, boom, get another high, come back down low, right? You get this pivot low, you're gonna wait to see if it's gonna take that pivot low out. It doesn't, you're gonna put your stop loss there, right? So that's what I mean by I don't like to see a lot of pivot lows, because one candle will and can take it all out. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you just look at these pivot lows. They come and get this one, try to take it out, but that's like pre-market. But look how it comes back. All these candles come back just for those pivot lows. Look at it. Bloop, bloop. Start retracing, right? And then it took all these out that I just named, how whoever was trading that day that they put their stop losses at, And these are the only people down here that didn't get stopped. And that was last week and last month. Anybody this week in trading this week, they ended up getting stopped out, right? They were going long with some time. So coming back over here, that's why I don't like to see pivot lows, right? So with that being said, this candle took all these candles out. This is what I'm literally about to explain to you. This one just failed. This is a bear flag. That's how a cup and handle starts, right? And then it continues to reverse. But this one just broke down, right? It tried to do it right here, right? So this is what boom, boom, boom. Let's hit play. And let's let it go a little slower so we can see it. Next candle come out. Boom. You see what I mean? Bow, took the rest of those pivot lows out, right? Once that happens, I'm just gonna go off of my experience. I'll go to the chat here in a second because it's gonna throw me off. Whatchamacallit? I'm just going off of my experience. When I used to see stuff like this, I used to be like, okay, when are we gonna retrace or something like that? I see this next candle. I'm like, dang. A lot of people may say this, or a lot of people may be like, nah, Moody, I'm different. But I think that it's gonna continue to the downside. When I'm seeing big red candles like that, I'm just thinking it's gonna crash down because I didn't have my experience with the RSI to understand that RSI is gonna have to bounce and things of that nature, right? So I'm explaining it that way so you can start seeing like, okay, watch it start flagging. Boom, wow, that's flags. That first one was like a tip. Hey, we might start flagging. This second one right here, that's automatically we're flagging. Dang, let me see. I think it'll keep me on here. 2 minute. Wow, you see it? Let's go 3 minutes so you can see it better. You see it? Bear flagging again. It's just flagging. So once you see that, sometimes you're gonna think it's gonna break down just like this. Bear flag. No, you always want to anticipate what's gonna happen next. Boom. I'm gonna just let it play out. Boom. Right there, that's confirmation automatically. Of course, that's the 2, 1, 2, red, 2, green, right? On the strat world, that's how easy the strat is, right? And the reason I'm saying that is because I know that this is support with my 15-minute, and we just reversed, and it's only at 397. You're taking it to that 60. But long story short, and it may just aggregate a little bit to go up there, but it's definitely going to hit that 60 again. But long story short, that is confirmation right there. Once you break above your previous candle and you're on a 7-minute chart, a 5-minute chart, a 3-minute chart, that is confirmation. If you start looking at the bigger time frame, you don't have confirmation no more. Anything that you see, you're not going to see no more. If you go too big, all these candles is just going to be a wick, right? So the next one, boom, boom. Oh, time out. Let me tell you. Well, I already said that before. I said it so many times. Every time you take out your target, that's where it's going to start retracing. That's where it's going to start trying to pull back, or try to find some support to bounce. As you see, that's what it's doing right there, right? Boom, oh snap, boom, coming right back, right? Letting you know that's like a signal. When you see a candle do that to you, replay. Yes, I'll redo it. We were like right here. It was this 3-bar. So let's go to this one. Man, if y'all was live with us, you would have seen it because I seen it happen live, and that's what happened. And I was like, oh no, stay in these trades. Boom. Watch this. That's indication right there. I can't stop it because it's not gonna allow me. But how you seen that candle go down and it was red and left that wick up there for you, that's automatically letting you know, hey, we left a pivot high up here and that candle didn't close. That's how I read the chart. Oh, y'all just left me a pivot high to come back to? All right, bet, let me go, right? Because this is a 7-minute chart. I'm gonna take it straight to like a 3-minute. That 3-minute look is going to show me that pivot, that pivot that it just gave me. And you see that cup and handle that we're waiting for, like, let's say on a 7-minute, how you're seeing it. This is a cup and handle still, bow, bull flag breakout, right? It's just a little prettier, but you already started anticipating it on a 3-minute and still got your bull flag right there and broke out. So let's take it back to the 7 minutes, just watch, or we go to 5 minutes because I know that that's where we'll take it back to the 5 and watch that whole thing. Let me see, boom. I know that's where homie was talking about it at. And I'll go read the chat as I let it play. And you just watch it for him. Let me see the chat. Thanks for the pivot combo. Yeah, no problem. Absolutely. Can we watch on the 5? I don't have premium. Yeah, absolutely. Gotta watch the rest later. We'll find the link. Absolutely. You're more than welcome. But you see, it literally, I just let it play out, but it literally just, you know what I'm saying, played out. You know what I'm saying? Let me go back to the chat. How come you didn't record this morning? Because I didn't, are you in the boot camp, Rosa? Yeah, you probably are. Yes. Oh, because I just didn't remember. To be honest with you, I just don't record my content. I never recorded my content like that. Like I did it for myself to like see myself like in action and like just improve. But I never recorded my content. I just do it. I have to remind you. Like I really record my content because I do it for y'all. I do it for y'all, but if it was up to me, I wouldn't record my content. I don't want to be a YouTuber or anything like that. I take pride in what I do and I have passion and I love what I do. And I'd rather just help whoever God puts in my heart. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you just remind me and I'll record it. I have no problem doing it. It's okay. I'll remind you if I can't make it. Yeah, no, yeah, just remind me. But yeah, man, I wish I would have recorded it. All right, I'm just letting this play out. All right, let's go look for some more cup and handles. Anybody has, let me go back to the chat. I was at work. I should have just hopped on. All your content is good. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate it. I don't do too many live trades. If I do it like in a small group setting type thing so people can understand what's going on. Dang, I missed most of it because I had something going on and I thought it was being recorded. Yeah. I'm sorry about that, guys. But yeah, but the boot camp fire, right? I know we're dropping gems, and I know for a fact y'all learning and stuff like that. So I understand it's like, dang, man, oh, we wanted that recording. We wish we would have saw it. So I understand. And that's why I recorded, because it's like I understand. I get it, trust me. Still wishing I didn't miss boot camp opportunity. Yeah, man, I'm sorry about that. The boot camp is great. Yeah. It was just something that just came up. God put it on my heart. And my time's getting limited. So I just wanted to do something. But I'm more than positive we'll do some more. I just have to make sure that I have time, right? But yeah, let's just scroll through stocks. Because that I like to see things like fresh. Oh, I'm just on energy. Well, we'll look at energy stocks real quick. Cup. Look, so you can start anticipating things. Cup, right? And remember, when they're aggregating like this, there's, even though that this is a cup, you're just seeing this big old cup, but there's a lot of different patterns in here, right? Just like a bear flag breakout to the bottom, then you got a morning star, right? As soon as it gives you the morning star, boom, boom, kicker with the 3 white soldiers to the top, gives you an evening star that brings you right back down to, sorry, I'm talking too fast, gives you an evening star that comes right back down to give you some corrective activity, which is TTO, triangle day out. I'll draw it because I know a lot of people don't know what that means. It happens all day. If you learn this, it's a wrap. You see, boom, what I mean by it happens all day, they triangle day out right here. They also triangle day out right here. You see it, it's just an upside down triangle. It's like, boom, boom, they took them out, boom. As soon as it gets to that high, they come back to those lows. boom, boom, and then triangle day out again with a PMG in force. All a triangle day out is if you know what a PMG is a PMG in force. Is going to, if the stocks go up and give you these pivot lows, and I'm gonna find it on a chart for y'all, it's gonna triangle day out, like one or a couple of them are gonna take it all out, and then it's going to happen again because it's a PMG in force. Let me delete this and I'll find it. Let me go to the chat real quick. How do I join boot camp? You can't join boot camp anymore. You would have had to join the boot camp on Monday, at least by Monday. You would have had to join the boot camp. I know we only had it limited to like at least I think it was like 10 or 20 people, but a lot of people were trying to get in, so Jordan just made it a little bigger. We wanted to keep it small though, and keep it at a fair price that everybody could afford. But yeah, I'm sorry about that, bro. How can you join? I'll possibly do another one, and I'll continue to connect with Jordan and do them with him with the lower highs, higher lows, I mean, for the triangle. I'm trying to understand your question. With the lower high, higher low, I mean for the triangle. With the lower high. I'm trying to really understand that question, bro. I think it's like something's missing in that question. Nah, you said the triangle for PMG. Oh yeah. So when you're seeing those PMGs, right? It's like this. I was looking at this monitor, but like right here, this is a PMG, right? All these lower lows, higher lows, right? Boom, 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 higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. One candle normally comes and takes this all out, right? But it still came and took out not majority, but some of the PMG. What I mean by that is right here. This is the PMG they took out. It ran up right here. These bears came through and took the price right back down to right here. Triangle them. I'm gonna say them, but triangle day out because we're trading against them, right? We're gonna triangle day out. If you learn how to do that, right, it happens all day. What I mean by it happens all day, watch how many times I'll triangle day out. Let me start it from over here. Market opens. This one right here. It happened right here. I don't want to catch these small ones. This one is just not a triangle, but it happened right here. This PMG, come back and take all of them out. Head and shoulders. This one, look. Whenever we take out a PMG, we literally create another one, right? So this PMG that I was trying to take out right there, all the way down, boom, boom, like I'm sorry, I'm moving too fast. This low, right? There's a 5-minute chart, so there was more lows inside of these candlesticks, right? But it came all the way down to about like right here, these low. Let me just turn this off because it's not allowing me to do it. Right here, right? So it triangled them out right there. As soon as it did that PMG, it gave you this PMG, these higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. What happens when that happens? Triangle day out. Triangle day out. As soon as that happened, guess what happened? You see the PMG? This is the PMG it came for. And this is the PMG it created right here. Boop, bloop, 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 bloop. Triangle day out again. What happens after that? You left it up there. Triangle day out. But this one ran up. Triangle day out. Look at it again. Triangle day out. That's all it's doing. Triangle day out. All the stock is doing is taking out lows and going to take out the highs. Once you take out a high, you go for shorts. Once you take out those lows, you go for, it's just, that's why I say buy the support, sell the resistance. Short the resistance back to support, right? And then what happened there? Again, triangle day out. Once you start seeing it like that, you can see it in there, triangle day out. Once it happened there, what happened here? Triangle day out, right? It tried to do it again, couldn't do it. Bear flag broke down. And then what happened? Triangle. See, this didn't turn into a triangle day out class. Triangle day out. That's all that's happening. But let's get to the cup of handles. So let me go back to the chat real quick. I see it now. Bet, cool. I always like to draw it out because you'll be able to see it like that. Let me go to just any stocks. Let's start down here. Yeah, we'll keep it on a 5-minute because they best found on smaller time frames. Right here. Look, you see how I'm just pulling it up? This is arc, cup and handle. I'm just trying to find cup and handles. Cup, bull flag, handles out. See that? It happens all these patterns literally, like how you got the triangle day out right there. All these patterns literally happen all day, but they happen on smaller time frames and you got to know how to trade them, right? After that triangle day out, what was this? A cup that failed into that handle, right? Once that failed, it gave you another cup, handle, blast off. See that? And that's why I said I'll just go to any chart because all the patterns are always going to be there. Cup and handle, right? And one thing that I'll show you is another thing. I'm sorry. These big cup and handles like this, like when I was like, hey, when I was showing you pictures and I was like, but I see an inverted head and shoulders in there. Let me show it to you. Somebody's going to do this. That's what I've learned that like, and that's why I break patterns down because I like to trade the candlesticks. It's going to tell you a better story, right? Look at this big old cup that somebody will draw just like this, and look at the handle. That is one. But what you got to keep in mind, look at this head and shoulders in here. Shoulder, head, shoulder. So what does that tell you about this cup and handle? You got a bullish pattern in here, right? A big bullish pattern in here overall that completed already that head and shoulders. See that big stick right here that created the bear flag to give you the shoulder? We'll talk about that later on a different, because I'm going to talk about head and shoulders and stuff like that, but that's how they start. That's how they continue. That's how they begin, right? So once that happened, inside of this cup, it gave you a large head and not a large head and shoulder, inverted head and shoulders, but it did. This pole right here, boom, that falls down for that flag. That's your breakout, right? But if it doesn't break out from there, that's like your TP. You take profits right there whenever you find this trade and you get in. You see this candle? It comes, takes that out, and that's it. That was the breakout right there. You see, like, look, let me just draw the line. I'm gonna draw it literally on that candle. See the breakout? Boom, come test, boom, inverted hammer, boom. Tries to hold, doesn't hold. You see what I'm saying? So one thing with me seeing this, I already know this is super bullish, extremely bullish. Why? Because you're having bullish patterns within that bullish pattern, right? And then this is just a bull flag, right? And let's say I just take it to a bigger time frame to see what's going on daily. Look at that. That's how I just knew it. Look at that PMG. One candle takes it all out. And all it does, even if this is a daily chart, it doesn't matter what chart you go to. If you know the strategy that you're trading, you'll be able to do it anytime. Look at this. Triangle day out. What happened after that? Triangle day out. Triangle day out. Triangle day out. It happens quick sometimes, right? So once you're able to see that stuff, and like put it into practice, you'll kill it, right? And then I knew we was gonna be bullish. I knew we had full-time frame continuity. But anybody has any questions? Any questions about cup and handles? This class is not going to be that long. I am planning to jump off around 6:30. I'm not planning on to just go crazy and just, okay, let's learn about this and let's go about this. It's just, I'm preparing to go to New York tomorrow. So I gotta get on point because then I forget, and I try to do everything 2 hours before my flight. All right, no questions. Everybody understands what a cup and handle is. Everybody understands how the cup and handle begins. For how does a cup and handle begin? I ain't even eat my food. Can you explain the day in and out? What is that? If you come mute yourself and let me know what that means, or just type the question. Can you explain the day in and out?
It's that little triangle thing that you kept doing. You kept saying really fast. I didn't know what it was.
Triangle, they, THEY, out. Triangle day out. So a triangle day out, I'm gonna give you the gem. Everything I talk about is in here. Because this video is super short and you're gonna be able to understand it. Oh, the stock training, option education.
So are you the only one that uses that? Because I haven't heard that term anywhere before.
What you mean, like the only one? Nah, a lot of traders use it. If you're a strat trader, yeah.
Oh, I was just saying, yeah, within the entire club.
Discord, okay. Within the Discord, yeah. I just don't like to be like, yeah, I'm the only one. Everybody does, but within the Discord, yeah, because I'm the only strat trader within the Discord. This is how I trade. But I trade patterns, like I do everything. I trade just like everybody else do as well. Like I know how to trade that way, but I just don't use like indicators. The only indicator I may use is the RSI. I like to trade naked candlesticks.
Got it. Oh, I can go back and go find it. Okay, no, that's fine.
You good?
Yep, I'm fine.
But yeah, it's gonna be in here somewhere, and you'll see. Like I dropped how to put the strat on here. Lauren dropped it. My bad. Lauren dropped how to put the strat on here and things of that nature. And this is like the combo sheets. That's also another strat one that you can use, the strat assist. It's not in this one. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Here it goes. It's gonna come because I know I normally do all this in order. Dang. See, and this will also help you. Like, even if you don't trade the strat, if you just go watch these videos, you're gonna understand. Like, oh, this is what Moody's talking about, a PMG. Oh, okay, and you'll understand the PMG in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Or gappers, like we're trading gaps down. Like we just tell you how we see it in the strat world. But the strat is literally just talking about candlesticks. Like that's all it is. It's a 1 bar, 2 bar, or 3 bar, because there's only 3 things that the market can do. So we don't worry about nothing else. We don't care about head and shoulders and this and that, because not because they're just subjective, but for the simple fact that we know where the market is going to go. There's no reason for me to try to find a bounce off of this or that when I know where this candlestick is about to go. So right here, triangle day out. That's what TTO stands for. And it's a super short video, but I'm gonna go over it for you and you can watch that video when you get a chance. But when this happens all day, I like to like move the time frames and do it on a 5 minute, so you don't think that it happens on a daily, but it does happen on a daily. But this happens all day. Like even if I take you to a 1 minute, watch this. 1 minute. Let's just go to QQQ. Something that a lot of people are familiar. A lot of people don't know about ASO. So QQQ right here, 1 minute chart. Dang, where do I want to start? This is so beautiful. All right, so pre-market, right? Pre-market all the way into here, market opens, right? Obviously, since we talk about cup and handles, I just want to show it to you. Cup and handle. Can you see that clearly? All right, I'm gonna take it as yes after I draw it, cup, handle, and it breaks out. This is also a shoulder, inverted head and shoulders, right? I just don't want to feel like I'm not talking about what I said I was going to be talking about. But yeah, that's a cup right here. But now to get into the TTOs, right? It's a PMG enforce. So whenever you see a low, like pivot lows, like you got a low, right? And let me just draw them out for you so you don't get confused. You got this, give me my magnet. You got that low, you got that low. Yeah, you got this one too, but it's like basically this line. Like if I was to draw it, you see what I mean? It's basically that line. That low, you got that one, and you got that one, and then you got this one. So beautiful. All right. Moody, make her see it. she could see it like this. All right, cool. Now watch this play out. Boom, boom. I'm gonna stop it when it's about the triangle day out. Right now, is all it's doing is creating higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, about the triangle day out. How did I know that? Because it just killed a high, right? And you know when a stock reaches its like magnitude or like its breakout point, that you can either take a little bit of the breakout and that's it. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get out that trade, and because it's gonna reverse. So right here was the 2-2 reversal, 2 up, 2 down. Once I see this and I see all these pivot lows right there, I'm gonna want to go take it out, but I'm gonna follow the strat. But this is, and I'm gonna draw it so you can see it before it happens. Triangle, day, and these are day, right? This is the triangle that I'm drawing, right? Triangle, day, PMG, enforce, triangle, day out. Whenever you start the triangle day out, you automatically are about to start doing it again. Because when it takes out one PMG, if it doesn't take it out with one strong candle, it now creates this, right? It now creates, these are higher lows, but in this way is going to create, higher lows, but this way is going to create higher lows, lower highs, sorry. This way is going to create lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, right? So watch it play out. Boom. First, you see look at the lines, how it takes it out. First one, took it out. It's trying to support it. After it takes it out, boom. Second one, taken out. It might wake up a little bit, and that's it. Boom. Third one, taken out, wakes up. That's what you look for. Boom. Next one gets taken out. Boom. The strat does not lie to you. It's going to take out that target every single time. Watch this. Pause it, Moody, because I don't know where it's about to go. Triangle day out. Triangle them out, please. Watch this. Stop playing with me. Stop it. Boom. Cup and handle. Failed. Triangle day out right there to the bottom. Oh, dang. Pause it. You see it right here? This triangle day out. Let me delete all this. Let me delete this one too so it doesn't throw us off.
So does the TTO only apply to the strat candles, or can you use it on regular candles?
You use it on regular candles. I'll turn off my strat. Look. I'm gonna watch. You want to see how dope the strat is? All right. Let me turn off my strat. This is my strat right here. It's gone. Right? This is TC. This is just this. Letting me know that it's full time frame continuity. What time frames are getting bought up? I'll turn it off. I don't need volume. I don't trade with my volume. I don't care about that too much. So keep it on this 1 minute, Moody. Let me read the candles to you then. So you can see, like, you don't need the strat. You need the strat numbers when you don't understand that this is a 3 bar. It broke the high, it broke the low. This is a 3. This is a 2 down. This is a 2 down. That is a 3-2-2 reversal to the downside, right? That's also a 2 down, 2 down, 2 down, 2 down, 2 down. This right here is a 2 up, right? Because it broke the previous high. The 2 downs, it only broke the previous low. Whenever you get a 2 down, that is a directional move. It is letting you know we're heading down there, right? Why? Because we also haven't gotten an inside bar. As soon as you go 2 up, that is a reversal back up. This is the 1 minute time frame. So this is one candlestick. If I take you to the 5 minute, there's that 5 minute has 5 candles. It would have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So it won't be like that on that 5 minute. So yes, it reversed up, but this inside bar this is a bear flag, gave you the opportunity, if you didn't get in, to now get in, right? Because you get in at the break of it. As soon as it opened, it started breaking it. That's your entry, that's your stop loss. That's what the strat does. Any candle that you choose to enter, If you want to go for puts, you enter at the break of the bottom, right? That is your entry point. Your stop loss is the top of that candle. That's why we don't lose a lot of money trading the strat, right? Because we're not worried about, oh, we're gonna have a 25% stop loss. We're gonna have a 20% stop loss. There, bro, I'm not trying to lose that much money. If you want to stop me out, stop me out. I'll get back in my trade. Because when I don't get stopped out, I'm gonna take all your money, market, right? So as soon as that happened, boom, 2 down, right? That is called right here, since it reversed back up, that's now a 2-1-2 reversal back to the downside. Or you could look at it as continuation because we already reversed, right? But this did go 2 up. So once that happened, we went 2 down right here. This one went 2 up. This one went 3 bar. It broke the high and the low. This one went 2 down. This one went 2 down. That's all the strat is. So like, if somebody tells me, well, the strat's an indicator, I'll just turn it off and be like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? And just trade just like that. So when I say the TTO, no, look, I have the strat is not here anymore. It's just candlesticks. TTO, PMG enforce. That's why I trade the strat, because I don't need nothing on my chart. Boom. All right, bet. I already know what a cup of handles is and things of that nature, but TTO right there to the bottom. TTO right there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need that. Like, even if I take this to, it's just gonna make it easier for me if I take it to a bigger time frame, right? Oh, dang, delete. And look, I'll just do this so you could really understand this. Like, you can see that you don't need none of this stuff. Delete. Let's go to the beginning of this day. And this is, oh my gosh, let me unlock right there. All right, we're just gonna start it right here. And I'm kind of cheating, obviously, because this is a 2 down, but watch how I start reading the rest of them. 2 down, 2 up, reversal to the upside. 2 up, continuation. 2 up, continuation. 2 up, continuation. 2 up, continuation. 2 down, reversal, morning star. I mean, evening star, reversal to the downside. 3 bar. Nope, 2 up, sorry. 1 bar. 2 up. 2 down. 2 up. You see what I mean? You don't need, like, I'm gonna just get bored doing that because I know I could do it. But you don't need it. So I just did that so you can understand anything that you see about the strat that I teach, Sarah teaches, or Rob teaches. You just got to take the word indicator out your head. It's just the fact that I have to go to these indicators to put that on my chart. But if I put it on my chart, watch this. I just confirmed everything. I'm saying I just literally spoke everything. I turn it on. All it's doing is just letting me know we went 2 up, 2 up, 2 down. That's all it's doing. Right? So what I do with this is the cheat sheet. Buy. That's how I rob the market every single day. That's how I am a high probability trader. That's why I don't lose that much. But I lose. But when I win, I win. Let me see. All right. Bull flag, bear, or bull flag. The strat is beautiful language. Sarah's strat on YouTube is awesome. Fast. That's where I learned the strat from. Okay. And then I studied Rob because he's the creator of the strat. And it just took it to a whole nother level. And that's why I wanted to interview him. And that's why we brought him into the Discord. But we're gonna bring him back into the Discord as well. The strat is a strategy, not a indicator. Sonia, I remember who you are now. Sonia, facts. Why is it awesome? Equals why is awesome. Yeah, exactly. This is not the strat, is just a strategy on how you trade. There's only 3 things that the market can do. The market, because I'm about to hop off here soon. The market is either going to give you a 1 bar right here, which is an inside bar, which we do not trade a 1. We don't trade these, right? Or it's going to give you a 2 bar, which a 2 bar, look, I'll pull it up so you can even read it. This is the strat combo sheets that I'll be using right here. Bada bing, bada boom. Pull it up, Moody. Come on, man. And I'm gonna just read it to you from the bottom so you don't think that I'm coming up with this. All the way at the bottom. Hold on. What does this say? Let's zoom in a little bit more. Oh, well, it's not. Oh, I gotta move this. It says 1 inside candle, consolidation. Why do you think I always say inside bar is a consolidation? It's creating a bull flag. Inside bar, consolidation / tightening range. It is anytime you continue to see that 1 bar, it is tightening the range and it's going to break out, right? 3 bar is an engulfing candle because it takes out both sides of the previous candle. So if you ever hear somebody say there's an engulfing bar, like if they say, oh, this bearish engulfing bar, they don't know what they're talking about. That is not an engulfing bar. It did not break the previous high and it did not break the previous low. A 2 directional bar, right? And that's what a 3 bar is, outside. And we call it outside. Engulfing is like technical analysis terms, right? And we in the strat world, we try not to use any of those. That's why you don't hear us talk about, oh, support or resistance. We talk targets, levels, because we know where the stock is at. And what does trading is psychological. I'm going to choose a strategy that makes me think and makes me feel that I know where the market is going to go, because it's going to make me feel like I'm right. It's going to give me all the confidence in the world. So I'm just going to trade in that frequency, like I'm a winner, never panic mode. You know what I'm saying? So a 2 bar, directional, 2 up or 2 down. Direction, it breaks from previous candle, right? Let me go to the chat real quick. The indicator for strat is for when you are learning. Yeah, exactly. It's advanced traders don't use the strat indicator. Exactly. And I keep it on my chart because I'm just used to having it on my chart. And I know if I start talking this stuff and it's not on my chart, you're going to get confused. You're not going to understand that this is a 212 or a 322. To clarify, the strat indicators are to assist you with the strat strategy. Yep, exactly. And that's all the strat really is, you know? It says it right here as well. That's all the strat really is. It's letting you know that there's only 3 ways that the market can go. Oh man, what did I just do? Oh, only 3 actual candle types. Easy, 1, 2, or 3. They are labeled relative to the previous candle. We're taking highs and lows, not bodies, right? Because bodies, and that's how I know that the strat is so perfect. Because if you're measuring the bodies of the candle, you're measuring support and resistance. That's why we talk about targets. 1 bar, inside candle. 3, outside, engulfing. You see how 3 bars are engulfing? It breaks the high and the low. 2, takes out 1 side of the previous candle, right? That's why they're 2s, because they can't be a 3. And a 3 can never turn into a 2. A 3 can never turn into a 2, and a 2 can never turn into a 1, right? And a 2 up can never turn into a 2 down. The only way that happens, if this goes 2 up, now this is we have this thing, Rob has this thing down pat. If I get this 312 to the upside, and let's just say that this is an hourly candle and now I start to lose steam, my entry point is halfway through this candle. Halfway. How do I know that, Moody? Right here, the rev strat, 1, 3. You see this? Look, 1, and let's say this turns into a 3. This is how you're going to see the rev strat. You're going to see a 1, you're going to see a 2 up, and then it's going to start to fail. And once it starts to fail right here, like you're going to see it go 2 up. Imagine this is a 2. It's going to go 2 up right here. Then it's going to start to fail that 2 up, and it's going to go 3 bar, and your entry is the middle of that bar, and you take profits right there, or you take profits at the next candle. It literally tells you, you enter here, you put your stop loss here, you take your target on the next candle. That's why we're in and out, in and out. Let me go to the chat. Thanks. You're more than welcome. Absolutely. Don't thank me. Thank the Most High. I'm just a vessel. I'm supposed to tell people about this. But yeah, does anybody have any questions about the cup and handles? Did you guys understand everything that I spoke about on the cup and handle? Like what a cup and handle is, what it actually looks like, and then on top of that, how does it start to begin, right? As we know, it's a bare flag and then turns into a cup, just like we're seeing this cup and handle right here. This is a cup that failed and handle down. This is a cup that did not fail, handle this way and blast off. Can I get a 1 in the chat if everybody understands? That's why I be rambling sometimes, because if I don't hear somebody like, yeah, no, yeah, we get that, I stay on the same topic. All right, awesome. Well, I truly appreciate y'all jumping on. Y'all know I normally stay on here as long as I can and just keep going crazy and just talking about anything. But I just have to get ready for myself. But yeah, if you got some questions, I'll definitely answer any questions for the next 10 minutes. Yeah, what's going on, bro? You can unmute yourself if you like. I like talking to people. I like talking to souls. How? Question before you leave. How? How what? You gotta help me help you, brother. Thanks, man. Have a great trip. Saying, well, I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Oh, to unmute you. Oh, it's because of how I have the settings, probably. Hold on, see? People taught me how to do these settings. People can't unmute themselves now. Hold on. How do you unmute yourself? If you're on your phone, it should be like on the bottom. You should have like a little microphone, right? But here, I know I can ask you to unmute. But let me see. Allow participants to unmute themselves. Yeah, you can unmute yourself. But I'm about to ask you to unmute, so you got it. Hold on, give me a second. I just asked you, you could just hit the unmute button. Oh, what up, D-Wiz? My boy just jumped. Hey, D-Wiz, try to unmute. See if you can unmute, bro.
What up, though?
Oh, yeah, you can unmute. Never mind. Yeah, Zoom user, you can unmute. If you're on your phone, just look at your phone and like on the bottom when it pops up, it should have like a microphone to the bottom left. If you're on your computer, you should just see it towards the left. It'll be a microphone, like by your camera and all that stuff. But I just clicked the button to ask for you to unmute, so that should populate on your screen and you can click unmute. But nah, bro, I'm just going over cup and handles, bro.
You already closed out, or you still going through?
I'm taking any questions, or you know what I'm saying, about anything, or it could be about cup and handles, but it could be about anything. I'm about to jump off here soon.
Okay.
But I want to make sure that if anybody has any questions or want to go over like a trade they took or anything that I could do to help. It's not working, laughing out loud, but the question is on QQQ. What's the question? I'm here. Take your time. Ain't no rush. Type it out. Did you allow audio before hopping on? Look, this is what I'll do. Check this out. I got y'all. I know I could can I just unmute everybody?
I mean, technically speaking, if he actually allowed audio, he wouldn't have any problems. He or she, I'm sorry. But if they didn't, then he would. And he would have to go back and allow it.
Yeah, I see what you mean. But he has audio on, because if he didn't, he wouldn't be able to hear me.
True.
The facts. I like you. You just made me think like, bro, you playing games with me, Mr. Zoom user?
I'm the one that you're supposed to send the book to. Don't think I ain't waiting for my book.
Oh, snap. Bro, thank you for letting me know that. That's right here.
Because you know I be on them late night calls on Friday.
Yeah,
I ain't forget the one that was smashing them cookies, remember?
Yeah. Nah, I got you. You got a husband?
Nope, single, no problems.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was gonna send a daily moments of strength, inspiration for men.
You can send it. You can send it. I got a son. I need to read some stuff to him. Come on, bring it.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
Just do your own research behind this stuff, you know?
Absolutely.
Maybe talking about
I sent my address and stuff. I inboxed you.
Yeah, I know you did. I seen it. Send me another DM, because I'm not checking DMs right now. Send me another DM and I'm not gonna check yours so I can remember.
Cool.
Send me a DM. Yeah, just hey, you're not annoying me. Just remind me. Because
You good? You good?
if I don't send it to, well, it's already closed. But if I don't send it by tomorrow and I'm gonna be busy, I won't be able to send it till I get back.
That's okay. No worries.
All right, cool. But I got you. It's right here.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're more than welcome. I mean what I say and I say what I mean. All right. I guess Zoom, you don't have a question, or we're just having some technical difficulties. Let me check the week. We doing good. We doing. I wish today was Friday. I would have been like, actionable signal, guys. These are actionable signals. Actionable signals. When you see actionable signals, you can take those trades, or you could just wait for confirmation. I really don't like to wait for confirmation for them because sometimes it just gaps, but they come back for you. But yeah, if anybody doesn't have any questions, I'm definitely out of here. But I'll leave you with, may the Lord continue to bless us all from the crown of our heads to the sole of our feet. And just remember to just be kind to others. Be nice to others. Technical, let me read this question. Technical difficulties, TTO on the 4-hour on QQQ. 4-hour TTO on QQQ. What else everybody saying? Thank you so much. Thank you. Absolutely. Last 12 hours. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Last 2. Are you talking about like the whole entire chart, or are you just talking about that one candlestick? I see the TTO to the top side like this. Like, triangle day out this way. And it didn't go all the way to the top, but like triangle, like how I did it right here, triangle day out. And then it did it right there, triangle day out. This one hasn't done it yet. Last 12 hours, whole chart. I don't see what you, I don't understand, like, you saying last 12 hour, what day? You saying last 12 hours, me on a 4-hour time frame, you only get 2 candlesticks on a 4-hour time frame. And you're telling me the 12 hours. So I'm looking at the bottom right here, and I'm looking at the 12th hour of the day, right? Because you only get 2 candlesticks. You get that pre-market, you get that one, then you get that aftermarket. So I'm trying to understand, you're saying the whole chart. So I'm gonna put it like this, and I'm thinking you're gonna be talking about this triangle day out. But I'm not sure. Let me see, let me go to chat. That's what I was seeing. Perfect. The whole chart perfect. That's what I was seeing. Okay, Moody, thank you. Laughing out loud. Like, is this the one you're talking about? Because you said you was like perfect. Is this the TTO? I see one right there, but I know how we have pointed that one out. All right. But nah, yeah, bro. We're gonna get to it, bro. And if anything, just take a screenshot of what you seeing and what you think it is, and just DM me, and I'll let you know. I'll just send you a screenshot of my chart, and how I see it, and what I think of it. The one at the end that didn't complete. Oh, got you. Okay. I see how you looking at it now. Like the last 12 hours. I see how you're looking at it. You're like, you're probably like, Moody, you dumb motherfucker. Just the TTO right here, the last 12 hours. Look for the TTO pattern. Yeah, you're correct. That's the TTO, bro. But yeah, let me stop sharing my screen. I appreciate you all, man. Peace out. Nah, you fine, bro. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out how to unmute you. Don't worry, bro. We're gonna do it on MSC Club or something. We're gonna go crazy. But God bless all, and y'all have a lovely day.